Hi, this is a tarot reading for the collective. This energy portal 9-9 gives great opportunity for much more expansion spiritually, working with the shadow side and coming more into alignment with who we are. It's very much attuned with relationships in our lives. We have Venus that is very big this week, Mercury going retrograde on Friday the 9th. When the energy portal is active. We have Pluto that is having a big influence this week. We also have Uranus that is playing a part, and a lot of the moon energy as well, because the full moon then is on Saturday, the 10th, which is my birthday. When we talk about relationships, it's going to be this effect of this portal and this week's energy is very much attuned with relationships in our lives. So you can look at your relationships and see what they're reflecting. Are they reflecting the things that we don't see that maybe we want to release and let go of, which could be our shadow stuff? Or are we in relationships or have relationships around us that are allowing us to see who we really are by what is not being said or shown or mirrored to us? In other words, are we led to believe certain negative things about ourselves, but they're not really true? They're not the truth of who we are. A good example of this might be if you have narcissists in your life. You're being gaslighted, and the things that aren't being shown are who you really are. Are you looking at and seeing what's really happening with the gaslighting, and are you getting a false sense of who you are as reflected back to you by the narcissist? So keep in mind this is a collective reading. You may want to check out your other planetary placements in your chart if this doesn't resonate for you, and take what feels right in your heart as always and leave the rest. Hi Pisces, this is for you. Last of the 12 astrological signs, but definitely not the least. And I've had a lot of glitches this week. Slow uploads. So my intention was to have everything up yesterday, and which was the 8th, and today's the 9th, and it's very late actually, and so it won't be coming out probably until on the 10th. So we're looking at the energies for the full moon on the 10th, the retrograde and the energy portal today on the 9th, and keep in mind that Venus is in Virgo. It went into Virgo this week, which is its sign, and it's very happy in Virgo. So we have a lot of transitional energy here, a lot of movement. So let's see what we get for you. Thank you, Divine Source, for using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time for this collective of Pisces, to assist them in aligning with their soul and the divine to be in their highest potential. Keep in mind this is a timeless reading. However, you may get it after the fact, and if you do, then there's probably a message in here for you. So what we're going to ask, and we're going to use the Sacred Forest Oracle, one of my favorite decks. And we're going to ask what it is you need to know about what you're working on through these energies with regards to your journey having to do with relationships. I have not pre-shuffled, so I'm shuffling as we go. Okay, so for Pisces, what can you show us? What they need to know about what they're working on through these energies on their journey, having to do with relationships. Thank you. Thank you. Well, your cards certainly are flowing. Beautiful. All right, so we get activation. So you're going through some kind of an activation to bring change. And we get generosity. Remember that we're working on a lot of shadow energy. Through retrograde, it brings up things to review things, to revise them, and bring change. So we're going to use Demonology Oracle cards, and we're going to ask what actions you're being asked to take through this process. What actions are you being asked to take through this process? Okay, show me for Pisces. What actions are Pisces being asked to take through this process? Thank you. Okay. We got, you're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. We got, your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So if you're doing intentional work, look at what you're trying to create, what you're trying to manifest, and is it a practical thing? Work on your intentions to create what is practical. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Full moon in Pisces. That's exactly what's going on tomorrow. It's a very emotional time. Balance your spirituality and your practicality. And surrender to the divine. Full moon. I'm going to read for you the full moon in Pisces. That just feels very important. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone else's sake. Attuning to the moon. Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. Additional meanings to the card. You're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition. It won't let you down. And Pisces are very intuitive. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse. The teaching. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. When the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numinous Piscean energies that have no borders. So feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. Okay. Let's do emotions. We're going to see what emotions you're likely to experience through this process. For Pisces, what emotions are Pisces likely to experience through these energies with the portal, the moon, Mercury retrograde? What emotions are they likely to experience? Wow, your cards are just flying out. Okay, and I don't know what order they came in. You're feeling ignored. You're feeling angry. You could be feeling ignored or angry. You could be feeling confused. You could be feeling tired. You could be feeling organized. I'm actually hearing disorganized. You could be feeling brave and cooperative. It feels like you could be feeling disorganized now, but you're going to be moving into more of an organized energy as you move through this process. Okay, we're going to use the Healing with the Angels oracles to ask your guides and your angels what messages do they have to show how you're being supported through this process. Okay, so show us, how are Pisces being supported through this process? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, so they're asking you to meditate and do some body care. Take care of your body. It was mentioned, don't indulge in substances. And you're being supported by bringing in abundance. And then Archangel Michael has a message for you. Archangel Michael. Through this card, Archangel Michael is making his presence known to you. He is the symbol of true courage, stemming from knowing that God's love is the only power there is. Michael is letting you know that as you make changes in your life and as you encounter challenges, you are safe and secure. God and the angels help you to stay true to yourself during trying times. Have heart-to-heart discussions with Michael often. Pour out all of your concerns to him. Don't worry about overburdening him. Michael, like all of the archangels, is able to be with everyone simultaneously who needs him. He has no limitations on time or space, so he can help you and others concurrently. And he's a warrior, and he's very powerful. I use Archangel Michael a lot. He's my number one, as well as Metatron, for my go-to archangels. Okay, to wrap up, we're going to get a Universe Has Your Back to see what messages we have from the universe to support you here. All right, for Pisces, what messages do we have? Thank you. Yeah, your cards just are flipping out. Like every deck I've used, they've just been flipping out. Real easy. Okay, we got one in here. All right. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Yeah, beautiful. And when I lean towards love, I am led. Nice. All right. That's what I have for you, Pisces, and I'll get this out just as soon as I can. It'll probably be sometime on the 10th. I wish you well during these energy shifts through this process. Many blessings.
Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.